So let's talk retainer work. Video is one of those things, especially in the industry right now, where a lot of freelancers, a lot of creators kind of move to a retainer-based model and do it for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. You know, you see a lot of people go, well, hey, you know, I just closed a 24K deal, I closed a 50K deal. And you're like, oh man, that's impressive. You come to find out that it was a year contract, you know, 4K a month for a year. And you know, there's a couple reasons why we didn't go about doing that. Initially, one of the things that does right off the bat is it's like golden handcuffs. You know, like yes, it's revenue, yes, it's money that you know is gonna be coming in, but at the same time, it bogs you down. Honestly, the work can start to get over the months and the months and the months of similar content just be kind of like draining on you. Like it's less exciting every time when you're continually coming back and shooting very similar content. So that was one reason why we didn't do it. But also like it locks you in and you do so much work. So yes, it's great to go, hey, I know that, you know, I have 3 clients and I got 10K a month coming in, and that's a good feeling inside. But at the same time, your calendar is booked now. Like you're at capacity because you're shooting so much, you're editing even more, and you're just kind of going through the motions at this point. And that really limits you from going out and finding new work. You know, somebody told me one time, multiple people have said it, you know, the idea of it, but when your back is against the wall, like, hey, I have to figure this out, you're gonna figure out that you're going to go the distance and do things that you wouldn't normally be comfortable doing, and really figure out a way to continue to find new customers, create relationships, and start to sell some bigger videos. And by no means did we start, you know, at $15,000, $20,000, you know, videos and plus. We did work that up, but we did individual videos a lot of times. And if anything, we did packages, because that can drive that price from maybe a 10K brand story that you do, or even a $7,500 brand story that you do, or even a 5K. But now you're stacking it with multiple things, and you're selling a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 package now that you're coming out and you're shooting one time and you're done. You know, and hopefully you did such a fantastic job that you're gonna win that customer's business back when they need more video. So we could be doing, you know, 10 projects a month, you know, at the scale that we are, even more, and doing over hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month in work, because we can sell these one-off videos or large packages, shoot it, produce it, get it done, deliver it, everybody's great, on to the next one. You know, pricing's a big topic too, and a lot of people don't, I would say, don't charge what they should be charging. When you're giving a video, like a brand story, to a customer, there's a lot of inherent value. If you're charging a big company, you know, that's doing, you know, tens of millions of dollars a year, you give them that video, they're able to use it for multiple years. It could potentially help them recruit and sell and market, increase their awareness. If they get 1 project, 2 projects, 10 projects from the video that you help them create, there's a lot of value in that. So like, you have to keep understanding the companies that you're working with. There is legitimate ROI and return that these people are seeing, these companies are seeing, and you just need to understand what you're doing and who you're doing it for, so that you can generate a return for them, and you're just making sure that you're pricing your product accordingly. You know, so as you can go, hey, I got 4 good clients, I got 5 good clients, and I'm making 15, 20K a month recurring, and I have a small team, it's still gonna be really hard to scale when what we're doing is going, I'm gonna go find a customer, we're gonna do 20 grand a pop with them, 1 project, 1 package, whatever it is, and I'm gonna be able to go to the next one. You know, and doing retainer work is fine. Like it's gonna be continually paying you and you're gonna get by, and that's totally fine. But it's just gonna make it more challenging to scale. So even guys like, you know, that I talk to, is they may have some retainer work that they're doing, but I'm like, well, you don't have to just completely cut all that right now. You could still have some retainer work, but stop just chasing that kind of stuff. Keep that recurring revenue and start selling these one-off or larger package videos, as you slowly transition to doing more and more and more of that, allowing you actually to scale at a bigger and bigger level. The other big thing that we see in the industry right now, because we're always looking at competitive landscape, more and more businesses are realizing the power of video and they're bringing it in-house. They're trying to do it, a lot of companies work that way. With retainer work, that's the stuff that's being taken and giving to the internal team. So when we look at the competitive landscape and the future of the video industry as well, we have to do things that nobody can do. We work with companies right now that have in-house teams, that work with marketing agencies that do content for them, because we're not doing content. That's the whole goal, is to separate yourself. And I fear for so many videographers, small video companies and things like that, that the work that you're doing on a retainer basis is going to get taken by internal teams. At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, what's your goal and what do you enjoy doing? If you're really focused on video and you want to scale a video business, I really feel like you have to move away from the retainer work, and that's really why. But you also need to really understand, what do you want at the end of the day? What is your personal goals? What is the lifestyle that you want to create and the world that you want to build around you? And start with that. Because unless you know what you want, it's going to be really hard to take the necessary steps to build exactly the business that you need to get to where you want to go. Hey, and if you like these videos, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it out with people. We're going to continue making these every single week, and we're excited to see you on the next one.